Okay, we're going to do a beautiful sponge, great for birthday cakes, great for tea cakes. Kids will go mad for it, adults will go mad for it. I love this recipe because it's so simple to remember. 250 grams of butter, unsalted, 250 grams of self-raising flour, straight in a food processor, and then 250 grams of sugar. And then to make it perfect as a sort of sponge, we're going to use 4 eggs. So, whack that. 3 hours ago, these eggs were up the bum of my chickens. So you're creaming that sugar with the butter and the eggs. And if you want to, get yourself just a little bit of orange and just a few little bits of orange in there. And you can hear it's just making basically a lovely little batter. And it will look a little bit like that. Okay, so nice and smooth. I'm just going to take a little bit of that filling and just put it on the bottom. Stick this in, just so it sticks like that. And then in with the sponge. Look at that. Blooming lovely. Move this sponge mixture around to the edges here like that, so it's roughly even. As it starts to melt and heat, it's going to flatten itself out anyway. Now, I obviously have got one that I made earlier, as my mate Delia used to say. Cooked like that, it's got some nice colour, looks really good actually. Just going to unclick the mechanism there. We're going to just turn this out. There you go, nice. Okay, now this is the bit that sort of stitches people up. So I'm just going to put my knife in here, sort of score in a little bit, and just turn the sponge. So don't turn the knife, keep the knife doing the same thing, but turn the sponge and go lightly around until it joins back up with the original line, and then you can go a bit deeper and turn, deeper and turn, deeper and turn, deeper and turn, deeper and turn until you go all the way through. This is our lovely base here. And then we're going to put lovely things on it that we know we love. 4 large tablespoons of the lemon curd. Right, and we're going to use the back of the spoon just to move that from the inside out. So let's make the cream. I've got some mascarpone in here. About 5 heaped tablespoons go in. And then I'm going to put some sugar in there. Just a tablespoon of icing sugar. There you go. A little bit more orange zest. Cut this orange in half, and I'm going to add just a little orange juice to loosen it, right? We'll add that about half to start off with. And then vanilla. Get yourself a vanilla pod, these little babies. I'm just going to put my knife in at the end here. Run your knife down the end and scrape that in here. And then we start to mix it up. So we're just going to beat that up until it's loose. And then we're back over here again. Just move it around. And you know, the nice thing about this is you sort of want it to be looking like it's just nicely overflowing so you can see what's in it. Okay. Some raspberries. 1 punnet, and then just move them around. There you go. And then carefully turn this over, put it back. I just put just a little bit of lemon curd, almost like you're buttering a bit of toast or something, and just gently smush it around, just so it sort of sits on the raspberries nicely. Right, slide it off, don't be rough. This is the Bugsy Malone custard pie moment. 1, 2, 3, commit to it. Look at that. And then to finish off, all I'm going to do is get a little bit of icing sugar in a little tea strainer. And there you go, a beautiful little tea cake. The combination is win-win. Sponge, cream, lemon curd, raspberry, absolutely gorgeous.
yellow Volkswagen Beetle.